how would you define Bosnian identity?
We have authentic pluralism here for hundreds of years, long periods of peace and stability in Bosnia here. We have freedom for women, for example, much before Islam here in Bosnia. The Bosnian pluralism is deep and it can enrich. And Bosnia, as it is today, not a very successful state after the war and genocide and all that, but today, as we are, not very significant, not very big, and all that, we still can show or remind Europe of its great genius and its great idea of pluralism. In critical times, we behaved in a civilized way, like the last war, between 92 and 95.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that we behaved under the threat of life and death, not normal circumstances. We behaved better than the others. See? And that is recognized by friend and foe. As we did hundreds of years ago when we protected weaker groups here.
In the Balkans?
In the Balkans, because I believe you are civilized if you protect weaker groups within your society. Then you are civilized. During the Second World War, these Muslims protected the Jews that were part of this society for hundreds of years. Because people are afraid only if they doubt the depth of their own identity. Then they are afraid. So they are not afraid, and they are open. It has historical reasons. Many people explain that by the fact that exactly contrary to that propaganda, the Islamic religion, the Quranic teachings made them like that. Yes, there is that too, but there is also history of suffering, which makes you more sensitive to the suffering of the others.
What would you say to those people, the right-wing groups who say that Muslims are neither European nor are they part of European civilization because they are backward and barbaric?
Well, here I am, sitting here. I'm a Muslim, and my ethnic characteristics, my DNA, if like, although I don't care about that, goes back at least 2,000 years BC. The existence of a Illyric tribe, and there are a lot of Illyric DNA here, and those are, by recognition of all people of science, the oldest European, that is the oldest European stock. So what are they talking about? This individual is saying, actually, I don't respect you. You have to be what I am. And I'm sure that's not a good Christian. You see? Maybe a good fascist, but not a good Christian. But what you see, most of these right-wing movements is the preservation of status quo. And the intolerance towards the other. So this is what is now present in at least some parts of Europe or some segments of European societies, and that is hindering the progress, meaning hindering the acceptance of change. Now this is all happening very quickly. And I think it is a problem It's not only European problem, definitely. It's a problem of all of mankind. This, I think, is a reaction to all the threats, conscious or unconscious threats. So those societies, those movements go one step back to the core, like every organism goes back to the core when it's threatened. Europeans went to the subcontinent, North Africa and so on. So these guys are now paying a return visit to them. And some of them don't seem to like it. But that's life. You pay the visit. Except that these guys are coming to work in peace. They die coming, as we know, thousands of them in their free tombs in the Mediterranean. Some of them accepted in the true European spirit, given work in the true European spirit, yes. From Malta to Italy, France and so on. Some people accept them. But some people don't like the fact that they are coming. But they must go. Because this wall cannot stop. Everything changes every day. So we built Europe. We don't want you to come. And that's not possible. So they are coming in peace, they want to work, they did not come to take anything. They want to live, and this is their right. This is their right. You cannot go to the subcontinent, take what you want, come back, and say we have nothing to do with this. That's not how it works. That's not life. You are going to have to deal with this problem. The answer is open up. Don't be scared. The devil is not so ugly as you think. Get to know people.
Thank you so much for your message and sharing these thoughts with us.
Thank you. Thank you.